Hi, so I'm here in Shoreline Greystones and I'm just going to make a video about the project which I designed around 4 years ago. Once I designed it, Shoreline came on board, TidyTowns came on board for 2 days and with some funding to help plant a number of trees through here. And since then I've managed the site every year quietly in the background. It's doing really well, and I'm just going to show you some of the things that are happening with it. So the end part, I'll show you the design. So this is your general meadow here with some fruit trees going throughout and fruit bushes, and the only thing we've added in here is yellow rattle. At both entrances, which I'll talk about in a while, we did add Irish meadow seed from Sandra Cafolo. So very important, if you want to help meadows, only buy from Sandra Cafolo. That's Irish meadow seed. You don't want English meadow seed. You don't want to buy meadow seed from your local garden provider, because it's not from Ireland, it's from England. So you're actually doing damage to your environment, you're not helping it. At the bottom here, this is planted as a thick wood, and you can see in only 4 years, these are small whips when they went in. Look at what's beginning to happen now. Here we have our beautiful goat willow, native to the area. Another goat willow here, and another one here. Now in the 4th year, these really shot up. First 3 years they were very slow, but now they're really coming together. Here we have crack willow, not native to Ireland I don't think, but it is from down here at the garden, which Adam Calaman manages. This was on there and I got some whips and just stuck them in the ground. Here we have Irish holly, 2 rowan, and then here we have our blackthorn and our hawthorn together planted. And what's really fascinating is we have birch in the center, but the blackthorn is now self-seeding. Look, so we're getting this thick. We're going to get a thick cover of blackthorn that eventually this area will be impenetrable. You will not be able to get in. So your birch will grow at 3 foot a year. So in the center of this, the blackthorn will grow to 3 meters. And the hawthorn 3 to 4, well, 4 meters at a max. So you're talking 12 to 13 feet. But this will grow to 25 feet. So that can still live. At the back, you'll notice we have alder. Now, alder loves water. And what do we have right behind here, running alongside the rugby club, is a stream. Most people don't even know about that stream. That stream is cutting through the golf course in the center of Greystones. It goes under the road here, so it comes down the hill, under the road, through here, cutting through the Burnaby, and then it goes out onto the beach. And the reason your car park floods every time it's really heavy rain is that's this river. That's actually what's happening. So yeah, hawthorn, blackthorn, and you can see speedwell here. Vine leaf is a very important flower. It makes the white kind of beautiful fairy tulip flower. That is native to Ireland. Many people think, oh, it's an invasive. It's not. It is native. I'm interested in that. That's Alexander, but it's looking very large for Alexander, so I might need to just check and just make sure that's not giant hogweed. But that'd be quite rare to have here. I haven't seen it anywhere in Greystones. So yeah, here you have your beautiful large hawthorn. She's great. And you can see the alders are doing, this is a Monterey pine. This isn't native to Ireland, so really we should be planting Scots pine. We do 2 Scots pine on site. This here is Monterey pine. It creates beautiful pollen, yellow pollen during the summer. This is your alder tree. This is native to Ireland and it grows along wetlands. So as you can see, it's doing so well. Look how fast these have grown compared to all of the trees. So you can see the alder really shoots up. It's going to allow the brambles to grow through it. And this is going to become a beautiful nesting area for, I'll just turn the camera around. This is going to become a beautiful nesting area for birds. And just looking here at this. And this is more blackthorn here, look. So more blackthorn. I was wondering what I was walking on. It's just self-seeding by itself on the ground. Another one there. Yeah. So what you can see is that this shows you that within only 5 years how an area transforms and changes. So this area here, and then the area, I'll turn the camera, the area behind me here along the highway has been planted with around 250 trees. So I planted around, I'd say 150, and then Adam Calaman came in with, I think, a youth group and maybe TidyTowns as well, and he planted some more at the back of the river, at the back of the garden, the community garden. The other section, I think, is being given to the rugby club, who are purchasing it for a nominal amount. Now, I do believe that actually that should all been given to nature. The rugby club has a massive amount of area. It shouldn't get more, in my opinion. It has enough area. So the idea that we're going to create more car parks or something like that is not acceptable. Sports needs to be sustainable, and it needs to work with the environment. And the contribution of the rugby club to the environment is really terrible. They've given so little. Now, it is true, the stream, they did plant all along that, so that's a positive, but they're still using Roundup all over their site, which should be illegal. We've agreed in Wicklow to only use Roundup when necessary. So spraying Roundup around the school prefabs or around the trees, that needs to stop. It needs to become wild meadow underneath all your trees. So I hope the rugby club is listening, and that you'll implement a plan that creates a future for your children. So, because making children fit, but then they don't even have a future because there's no insects, there's no bees, what's the point? You need to be working with the environment on your land and finding non-toxic ways of managing your land going forward. So I hope the rugby club will announce a new plan this year for sustainability in ground use and how they're going to manage ground use. Anyway, thank you.